Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Deep True Crime. I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for joining me. In today's episode, we're discussing the 12-year-old girl who escapes her kidnapper that tied her to a bedpost and drugged her with alcohol, and she escapes by chewing through her restraints. And so as she escapes, she is wandering the road by herself, and she gets picked up by a good Samaritan who sees this and thinks this is weird. And so they pick him up. She goes to the police. She leads the police to the home where they then find two bodies decomposing in this Alabama home. My friends, if that sounds like something you like to follow, this type of content, please hit that subscribe button. That way it lets YouTube know to notify you. And if you get value in this video, please hit that like button. That way YouTube knows, hey, there's value. Show it to more people. My friends, a 12-year-old girl escapes her kidnapper who tied her to a bedpost and drugged her with alcohol by chewing through her restraints. When she escapes, she then leads police to two decomposing bodies in his home. Jose Paulino 37 years old. He has been charged with first-degree kidnapping, 2 counts of capital murder, and 2 counts of abuse of a corpse in Dadeville, Alabama. The girl, who was not identified because of her age and privacy, she was found by a motorist at 8:30 in the morning on August 1st of 2022 while she was walking down County Road 34. After picking up the child, the driver immediately called 911. She was allegedly assaulted, drugged with alcohol, and tied to a bedpost during her week-long captivity, and she only managed to escape by chewing through her restraints while damaging her braces at the same time. This is a developing story. We don't know all of the details yet, but here's what we do know, and it's alarming. She was held against her will. She was held with restraints. She was kidnapped. She did have to use her teeth and probably her braces to break through the restraints. And so authorities, they did not say whether or not they knew each other or how she was taken. They did say she was safe now and she received medical attention. According to the Tallapoosa County Sheriff Jimmy Abbett, he said at a press conference this current week of this video being done, he described her as a hero, and he said they couldn't release much information in order to protect the child. I totally understand that. The following day, Jose Reyes was arrested. While searching his mobile home, they discovered 2 decomposing bodies. The bodies were sent to the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences for identification. When the authority got to the mobile home, there were other residents in the home when police arrived on the scene, but Abbott did not say whether or not they would be charged as well. Right now, Reyes is the only one being charged. And you can see by this picture, this is County Road 34. And she was going along that road after escaping and being picked up. And you can see the spot where the 2 bodies were found in the home of the kidnapping suspect, Jose Paulino Pascual-Reyes. And you can see she was walking down the road of County Road 34. And that's when she was found walking alone. And a stranger, Good Samaritan, picked up the child, immediately called 911. And that's when all the crime scene units began going there, doing their searching and finding anything that they can as to how this girl was even in there the first place. So we want to know more. And as I said, this is a developing story, so I am sure we will learn more. But at the end of the day, Jose Paulino Pascual-Reyes, You did wrong. We don't know if the other people, what role they had in this, but this guy right here allegedly did something terrible to this 12-year-old girl, according to authorities. And this is why I do this. You never know what you need to be aware of. 12-year-old girl walking down the road looking distraught. Good job to the Good Samaritan for stopping and helping right on the spot. You know, and when you hear of something like this and you hear she's walking on the road, if you follow true crime and you hear of a car coming, you automatically think, is it the bad guy, right? Here she was going down this county road, and as you can see, there's a lot of wooded area around here. And this guy lived in a mobile trailer park. And we want to know more as to how did this happen? Why is this happening? We have to protect our children. Why wasn't this young girl reported missing? That concerns me. That concerns me very much. 12 years old. Let's talk about the two decomposing bodies that they found in the house. This is a real life House of Horrors story. This guy who was the boyfriend of the girl's mother. And so the two bodies was her mother and her brother. And that's how he had her hostage for more than a week before she escapes. On July 24th, he killed her mother, Sandra Vasquez Ceja, by suffocating her with a pillow. And he killed her 14-year-old son by striking him with his hands and feet. This is, again, still a developing story. Very, very sad. Pray for this little girl. Again, we're going to find out more. And thank the Lord that this girl is safe. And as the sheriff said, she's a hero in this story. She was gone for a week. She was held captive for a week. We don't know more than that. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez. And again, if this is the type of content you like to follow, hit that subscribe button. Click on that like if you got some value from this. And forgive me about my voice. I was celebrating my 10-year anniversary with my wife. We had a great time and I lost my voice in the process. So I hope you understand me through the Kermit voice. I'm Manny Rodriguez, and this has been another episode of Deep True Crime. We're going deep to see what went wrong, how could this have been prevented, and what red flags are out there. We know 12-year-old girl walking down the road looking a little distraught. That's a red flag. Great job to the Good Samaritan who stopped to check on this young girl. My friends, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to serving you again. Peace. Again, peace. My voice is gone. Have a great day.